Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from Red State. This is dated, October 15th, and it says, fallout from going woke continues with massive layoffs at another news company, or another news giant, and all I have to say is, oh no, anyway, like that famous Jeremy Clarkson gif, or quote. It says, what an incredible week this has been. First, President Donald Trump flew to the Middle East to take part in the historic Gaza-Israel peace deal, not cutting that out. And now there's news that media giant NBC News is ready to cut its news department staff. Over the last few years, it was retail outlets that learned this lesson the hard way when they decided to ignore their customers, pushing gender ideology, insanity, and DEI instead of just giving the customer what they wanted. Among right-leaning outlets, it simply became known as go woke, go broke, or get woke, go broke, which I like better. It says, despite all the warning signs, legacy media continued to embrace the radical leftist ideas and force them on their audience. Now, they too are feeling the pain, as the fallout from doing so has hit NBC News with the announcement of massive layoffs. And again, I don't care. It says, some 150 layoffs took place on Wednesday at NBC News following the separation of MSNBC and CNBC from the NBC News department as part of the Versant spinoff from its parent company, Comcast, The Hollywood Reporter reported. Okay. You could have just said like said, or use a different word there. The reporter reported. Well, of course they did. It says the report read, per a source, the cuts were driven by the fact that NBC News will no longer be providing news gathering capabilities for CNBC and MSNBC, as well as broader concerns around the overall economic environment for the media sector. It'd be nice if you guys could just tell the truth, and maybe you wouldn't have to worry about this sort of stuff, but no, why do that? It says the Hollywood Reporter reported, once again, that cuts took place across all of the news groups. Another report noted that the departments affected included the diversity, equity, and inclusion, and the LGBTQ ones, among others. And again, that's like the least surprising thing. It said, most encouragingly, the network eliminated its teams dedicated to covering issues affecting Black, Asian American, Latino, and LGBTQ groups, prompting howls of outrage from the diversity fanatics. Like, guys, just report the news. Okay, like you don't need to have special teams that go after news only affecting like one racial group or, one sexuality. Like, just report the friggin' news. As it went on, pointing out from the Variety magazine report that those who were laid off will be encouraged to endure the demeaning process of applying for new roles at the network that is letting them go. I don't think that's necessarily demeaning. I mean, that's the kind of thing that happens all the time, but okay. It says NBC Universal News Group Chairman Cesar Conde told staffers in a memo Wednesday the following. It says, today is a hard day. We have had to make some difficult decisions, including the elimination of positions across NBC News. While these decisions are necessary to remain strong as an industry leader, they are not easy and they are never taken lightly. We have sought to minimize the number of affected team members, and our team's decisions should not be seen as a reflection on our colleagues who will be leaving. We will miss them and their valuable contributions. This comes following reports earlier this year that layoffs took place on another popular leftist channel, CNN, with about 200 layoffs. CNN just needs to die out at this point. It's horrible. It says change is also coming to CBS News, the network known for its extreme bias, which has gotten it in a lot of trouble. Was this the 60 Minutes? Hold on, 60 Minutes link here. Trump wins huge. Yep, that's what it was. First, they've got a new editor-in-chief with Barry Weiss after CBS News was acquired by Paramount, as Red State reported. Puck senior correspondent Dylan Byers shared that more changes coming to CBS News too with layoffs. And again, oh no, and underneath here it says, say it with me, go woke, go broke. Yeah, I don't feel bad about this. Like, if you guys could just do your damn jobs, tell the truth, this really wouldn't be a thing you'd have to worry about at all. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.